So you want to learn Ojibwe language and culture. You've come to. So you want to learn Ojibwe language and culture. You've come to the right place, need you to learn about it all. Welcome to NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Boozhoo, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO, and welcome back to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. Huh, sweetie. Welcome back to the Ojibwe language podcast. Your one-stop shop for Ojibwe language and culture. So what do you think, sweetie? What do you think about what? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Natasha, the lovely and the talented. Bonjour, Gakina. Hello, everyone. And over here, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Ikadon, bonjour, Michael Lyons. Hello, everyone. And yeah, so nice to see you. Shelly Ham. Hello, Shelly Ham. Bonjour. How about a gold star for old Shelly Ham? Okay. We're bringing out the stars again, huh? Yeah, put a gold star by her name. She's first in class. And Always Learning's here. Bonjour, Always Learning. Silver star for Always Learning. Representing her country well here at the Olympics. Hey, when are they going to make Ojibwe language an Olympic event? I don't know. It's racist. Yeah, a bunch of racists at the Olympics. You know, they won't let us Ojibwe speakers in. Bunch of racists. And then we have, here comes Cousin Missy in third. Hey, Missy. Bonjour, Missy. How about a bronze star for Cousin Missy? Cousin Missy gets the bronze. And Joseph's here. Bonjour, Joseph. Joseph's got the peace sign going. That's the peace. He's a hippie, sweetie. He wants peace in the Middle East. Peace in the Middle East, Joe. Nothing for Joe, though. We don't give stars for fourth place. Ruby, Ruby. Oh, wah, ho, ho, ho. Me no giga jabe. Me no giga jabe. Ruby's here, sweetie. Well, hey, Ruby. How you doing, Ruby? What's that song? Ruby Tuesday? Oh, yeah, Ruby Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday. I don't remember how it goes. How you doing? Me no giga. Nice to see you. Nice to see you here on this Nijo Gija Good. On this Tuesday. Nijo Gija Good. Gigajabe. This is the second day morning. The Tuesday morning. And on this Tuesday, I would like to discuss the weather. You gonna talk about the weather? Yeah. I wanted to be with you alone and talk about the weather. Whatever happened to Tears for Fears? Yeah, that was such a dumb name. Yeah, Tears for Fears. Oh, I got tears. I'm so afraid. I'm crying. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. We're talking about the weather. Today, it's a little review from yesterday, sweetie. Zugipon. It is snowing. Nuden. It is windy. And Gisana. It is cold. I think it's like a high of 1 below today or something. What is it right now? -8. Snowy. And in the weather forecast today, freezing cold followed by snow and wind. And with the depression and anxiety moving in from the northeast at winter weather advisory, you're gonna feel depressed and anxious and wonder what's it all worth. You're gonna start taking it personally that the wind is so cold. You'll be like, why did they design the world so it hurts when the wind hits my face? I can't even breathe. The wind is so cold you can't breathe outside. You find yourself jealous of people who live in California. Oh, what I would give to suck in some warm smog. No way. Not. But you know smog is warm. It's probably very comfortable living in smog. But no, we got freezing clear air. No thank you. But thank you, I guess. I should still count my blessings that at least we're inside today, not outside. Because Zugipon, it is snowing. It's snowing, John. Is John Redcorn here? Yeah, John Redcorn's here. Hey, BOOZHOO, John. Anin. John likes to use the anin. Anin is sort of like BOOZHOO, but it's the casual BOOZHOO. BOOZHOO is sort of formal. Hello. And anin's like, hey, sup? Anin. Gwen Carley comes in. Good day. I said good day, ma'am. That's how I like to fight with people. I said good day. You're so polite that good day. Good day, sir. But she don't mean it that way. No, she means it sincerely. Mino Giga Jave, good day. And Sure Realist is here. Mino Giga Jave Gakina. Hello, everyone. Hello. Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? Come on down. I hear you feeling down. But that's not what we're talking about today, sweetie. We may have to come back to what to do when you have the winter blues. But today, it was a very special day. You know how yesterday everybody was celebrating President's Day? Yeah, all the picnics and the parties. Yep. What did you get for President's Day? I got a diamond earrings. No, you didn't. I didn't get anything. But, it was a national holiday. But today is George Washington's birthday. So I was wondering, sweetie, could you do me a favor? Sure. Would you mind calling up the ghost of George Washington? Oh, sure. Let me just Google the number. We're going to call up the old ghost of George Washington and see if we can't wish him a happy birthday. It's Washington's birthday, you guys. Okay, it's ringing. Is it hell? I don't know. The prefix is 666. Yeah, he's probably in hell. Hello. Hi, my name is Natasha, and I'm calling from the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. Yeah, the Ojibwe language one. Oh, you're familiar with it? Yeah. Say, we're wondering if we could talk to George Washington, the ghost of George Washington. Okay, hang on. They're getting him. This is weird. Hello, is this George Washington? Hi, my name is Natasha. Would you like to be on a podcast this morning about Ojibwe language? Yeah. Okay, hang on. You're going to be live on the air. All right. Okay, sweetie. I transferred him. He's on line 2. Line 2. Bum 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 bum. I did the wrong song again. I keep doing the English song. Well, that's okay. He was born in England. Oh, right. George Washington, welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. What did you say your name was?
My name is NANABOOZHOO.
What now?
NANABOOZHOO. This is a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
Ojibwe, that's one of the Native American tribes, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, we're Native American.
Yes, the red man, I think they're referred to as.
Well, maybe you're in your day, but we don't go by that anymore.
Do you still call yourselves the Dirty Savages?
No, I mean, we call our children that sometimes, but that's politically incorrect.
Politically incorrect? I don't understand that term.
Yeah, you wouldn't. But I wanted to call you. I know you're dead.
Yes, it's a terrible tragedy. I'm afraid I'm quite dead.
Yeah, but isn't today your birthday?
Oh, by Jove, I think you're right. It is my birthday. You know, that had completely slipped my mind.
Yeah, well, I wanted to call you up and wish you a happy birthday. So in Ojibwe, when we want to sing happy birthday to you, we would say, Giga, to you, Minawanagozi, Dibishka.
Giga, what was that now?
Giga Minawanagozi, Dibishka.
Giga Minawanagozi, Dibishka. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's a Ojibwe language. It's from the Algonquin. It's sort of a subgroup of Algonquin.
Yes, I'm vaguely familiar with the Native American languages. As you know, we eradicated millions of them.
I don't know. That's what you say. But anyway. Giga Minawanagozi Dibishka. Giga Minawanagozi Dibishka. Natasha. Giga Minawanagozi Dibishka. Giga Minawanagozi Dibishka. George Washington.
Oh, my dear chap, that's lovely. Thank you so very much. You brought a tear to my eye.
Well, happy birthday, Mr. President, Mr. Former President. Thanks for being the father of the country. We're still telling stories about you.
Is that right? Do they still remember their father, George Washington?
Yeah, yesterday I told the story about how you could never tell a lie. That was a story in history books. They write a story that you chopped down a cherry tree or something.
Oh, that's such rubbish. That cherry tree, history has made such a big deal out of that. There was nothing to it. I was simply pruning the tree so I could make some cherry pie. And my father, rot his soul, he overreacted.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, we still talk about you. We carved your face. I mean, I had nothing to do with it, but somebody carved your face in a mountain. They called it Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? What does Rushmore have to do with anything?
I don't know. Why do they call that Mount Rushmore? I don't know. They should call it Mount President's Faces. Yeah. The Dakota Sioux called it the Six Grandfathers.
The Six Grandfathers? But there's only 4 of us on Mount Rushmore. Is that not correct?
Yeah. There's you and Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt and, I don't know, some guy leaning his face against your on your shoulder. It's pretty gay when you think about it.
Yes, well, we were all quite gay back in the day.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to let you go, though. I got some serious Ojibwe language culture teaching to do.
Well, Nanaboozhoo, thank you so very much for wishing me a birthday. I must be hundreds of years old by now.
Yeah, you're like 200 and maybe 300 years old. I don't know. Yeah, so happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I'd say one more thing, Nanaboozhoo.
Yeah?
How would one say, I will see you again in Ojibwe?
Well, in Ojibwe we say, Giga Waba Min, Minawa.
Well then, my dear sir, Giga Waba Min, Minawa, and thank you once again for your lovely birthday wishes. It warmed my heart.
No problem, buddy. Giga Waba Min, Minawa. The President, George Washington, father of our country. Yeah, I tell you, it fills my heart with pride. That's all I can say. It makes me proud to be an American. Does it? No, I don't care. But at least I'm not Canadian. I can say that finally. I know. What's going on up there? I don't know, man. Who knew that gentle little, Justin Trudeau would turn out to be such a Nazi in the end. Just crushing dissent under his great boot. Yikes. I'm afraid. I'm glad we don't live in Canada now. They're nice to you until you don't do what they say. Those truckers are learning it the hard way. Old fake eyebrow Trudeau. Oof. But once I was a fool, dreaming my life away. And then yesterday I found you, Dr. Evils. Hey, Dr. Evils. And Missy Charlie says, let's head out to someplace warm. Missy's always trying to get me to go somewhere. I hate traveling. I'm a shut-in, Missy. I'm not going to go anywhere. This will drive Missy crazy. Guess who got invited to France? Are you going to tell her? Yep. I really am. A total... So, Anne Dunn, Missy, it's kind of a really, really cool Ojibwe storytelling lady. She wrote a book called Grandmother Stories. And, she's been a storyteller for, everyone knows Anne Dunn. And she wrote me the other day. She goes, hey, by the way, we got this opportunity. We've been invited to go to France. And I was thinking maybe you could come over, you could bring, tell some stories. Michael could bring his guitar, sing some songs. We just have to pay for our plane fare there. And then otherwise, some French people will host us in this cultural exchange. What an opportunity to go to France. And I was like, I don't want to go to France. For what? What am I going to do in France? Number one, what am I going to do with my cat? For how long do I got to be there? How long is that plane ride? I don't know. Seems like a big hassle. Go to France. It's called the internet. You French people want to hear me tell a story? Well, hey, how about this? Why don't you tune into my live stream? I'm only here every 24 hours. Wait, I got to go there in person? Oh, voulez-vous français or whatever. I don't want to go to France. But then I was like, what's wrong with me? What kind of person doesn't want to go to France? I know, I want to go to France. Let's go to France. It's the most romantic city. Is it? I know nothing about France. Hey, let's go to France. But, Missy would be like, are you out of your mind? I would have gone with you. We'd go to France and we'd start a thing. The show could become international. We could probably get on French television. Who knows? French people love Ojibways. They were the original, the French fur traders, for crying out loud. We say BOOZHOO, kind of like they say BOOZHOO when they say bonjour. What a wonderful opportunity, but now I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it.
I guess I'm not interested in learning anything new. Oh, here's Mr. Big Cultural Teacher. I know you want to learn about other cultures. In the Anishinaabe way. What? I'm contented not going anywhere. Everything seems like a hassle. And like any place I would go, it's like, oh, hey, look at this. You get to go to, what, Fiji. Hey, why don't you come to Fiji? I was like, really? What now? So where do I stay? In a hotel? Am I going to have to pack a bunch of crap? Do they have my TV shows in Fiji? I don't want to go there. For as cold and miserable and gray and dangerous, deadly, depressing as Minnesota is right now, I don't want to go anywhere. Seems like a hassle. So, sorry, France. You're going to have to somehow get by without us there. Thank you for your dumb invitation. You don't even know who I am? It's not a dumb invitation. Actually, I don't really think France invited us. I think Ann Dunn invited us. Yeah. I think she was just doing hey, I'm going to be doing this cool thing. Why don't you come along? But I don't know. Maybe if I was younger. But I'm a stick in the mud, sweetie. Ever since I quit drinking, I don't really want to do anything. It's like, hey, let's go do this fun thing. And I'm like, go to a music fest? I have people who for years been trying to get me to go to Winnipeg Folk Festival. Oh, you would love it. You would love it. The Winnipeg Folk Festival. I'm like, well, I got to go sit out on the grass, watch somebody else play the guitar. And I sit there in the sun and not drink beer. Yeah, when I was a young man chasing girls and drinking beer, then I was a fun guy. Then I found you. Then you found me. And I quit drinking. Now I don't need anything. Now I don't, go to France and not meet a French girl. Yeah, that's true. Life is for the young and the single and the drunk. You're going to be young, single, and drunk to really enjoy life. I'm just doing my time until I die. I guess I do have the winter blues. La, la, la. NFL guy says, I've been to France. It's nasty and uppity. It's nasty and uppity. I love it. But we're all like kind of brainwashed to think every other country is a wonderful opportunity. You should go there. What do you mean you don't want to go to in Sicily? You can go vacation in Sicily. Wow. Go to China. I don't want to go to China. I feel like I'm going to the movie set of Blade Runner. Diane Swope. I'm looking at moving there or somewhere else close to there. Come stay with me when I'm there. Yeah, no, I'm never going there. I'm not going to France. That's way too much. I'll be in France when they invent teleporters. Oh, hey. Why don't you move to Hawaii? Missy went to Hawaii last year. I'm like, ugh. What a tremendous load of work getting yourself and big old Steve from Minnesota to Hawaii. For what? I mean, I guess if I still drank or something. You get to sit on a beach and look out the ocean. I'm all frozen up. I don't want new experiences. I just want to... I don't know what I want. Just want to avoid trouble. She really says, Trudeau grew up
grew a pair and finally shut down the goons that were trying to shut down America's economy. And Melania likes him bigly. Melania. That old Melania Trump got a thing for Trudeau. He is handsome. I'll give him that. He's got that, got a lot of body in his hair. He's growing his hair out again. Have you noticed that? But I don't know. I think he's terrifying. You know, shutting down protests. What happened to freedom of speech? I thought they were all a bunch of liberals up there. Big boot of shut up and do what you're told. Get back to work, truckers. Although it probably was a psyop. I've wondered about that. What's that? Was the whole trucker protest actually orchestrated by the government to slow the supply chains into America? You know, is this like a double layer conspiracy where it was never really about... Because, you know, the protests, their complaints were sort of blanket, no more mandates, no more mandates, after they all got vaccinated anyway. And what they really want Trudeau to... I mean, I bet you it was a government conspiracy where the... You know, I bet you it's not really about the mandates. I bet you it was... This is some sort of underhanded sanction against the United States. They're slowing the supply chain of goods and services. I don't know. But tell you, I'm glad I'm not a trucker. I hate driving in the winter. That's the other thing. I'm afraid. Oh, you know what this is, sweetie? What? All my kind of dread of doing anything is just low-grade anxiety. That's what anxiety looks like. You know, you got depression and anxiety. On the one hand, depression is can't stop thinking about the past. And you got this just... your mind keeps going back and it fixates on this painful thing. There's somehow in your brain, electricity or whatever, the path between you now and that terrible thing just, it's worn a path and keeps going back and forth and back and forth. You're just miserable. You're all depressed. But anxiety is worrying about the future. Anxiety is worry. You're like, oh no, what if the pipes freeze? Oh no. What if the electricity goes off? Oh no, what if the... whatever. What if I'm inconvenienced again? And in this time of the winter, without seeing the sun, I can feel myself, the depression is, why is life always such a hassle? It's one thing after another. All day long, you're constantly trying to adjust and maintain and, from putting on your boots to shoveling a walk to blah, blah, blah. Everything is such a drag. That's just depression talking. When I think about going to France, I don't think of like, oh, what fun new experiences, how free you would feel or something. I only think of, what, no one's going to understand English? Do they speak English in France? I don't know. Do I got to learn a whole new language now? That seems like a lot of work. What dreadful work my life is constantly. Just lazy. Yeah. I'm just paralyzed with anxiety and depression. So, there you go. What do you do, sweetie? You give up. You roll. You curl up in a little ball. Yeah, curl up on the floor. Yep, curl up in a little ball on the floor. Have a good cry. Cry. And you get drunk. Get drunk. Eat lots of sugar. Lots of sugar. And fat. And fat. All right. You'd make a terrible psychiatrist. Yeah, huh? That's the opposite of what you should do, kids. That's what everybody does, though. You start to feel bad, and that's a problem. When you start to come down with the winter blues. The last thing your body wants to do is get up and face the cold, do the things that are difficult. Even though the things that are difficult will make you happy. Like going outside, shoveling. Go ahead and, crawl into the house, check the space heater, shovel the steps down under the house or next to that, whatever. We got a lot of shoveling to do today. But instead of getting all depressed and just eating fatty food and drinking beer and ordering a pizza, trying to, soothe yourself into some sort of happiness, it never works. You gotta... Nobody, when they're like lying on the ground crying in a fetal position because they're just so depressed and they haven't seen the sun and they haven't had any vitamin D, you don't feel like eating a salad and doing 10 push-ups, but that's what you need to do. So that's what we're going to do. I got to walk to the grocery store and get we don't have any cucumbers to go with the kale shake. And that kale shake's now 24 hours old. Yeah. But going to drink kale shakes, going to work out a little bit, shovel the walk. Again, the driveway. Go to Country Kitchen. Thank you, BOOZHOO crew, for paying for our food. And, but, I don't know. So yeah, at this moment, I can't imagine ever wanting to travel anywhere for anything. I can't imagine going to any sort of event. Hey, here are 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. Why don't you take Natasha and you can go to the Super Bowl? I'm like, what? I don't want to go to the Super Bowl. People spend thousands of dollars and go through a lot of trouble to get to the Super Bowl. Yeah. I think I'd be like, doggone it. What day? When is that now? When do we have to leave and when can I get back to my house from the Super Bowl? I would have made a terrible rock star. When I was a kid, I thought I wanted to be a rock star, but I hate traveling. I'm pretty prudish when it comes to girls, and, what's the other one? Drugs. Don't do drugs. I mean, yeah, I smoke a little weed, but come on. It's not a drug, you guys. But, that rock and roll lifestyle, I just don't have any interest. I like singing and playing the guitar, and I like being creative. Everything else about being a rock star would just be, ugh. Hey, how would you like to be on the Tonight Show? What? No. What, drive? What am I going to do? Fly to California? Go to the Freemason temple that Jimmy Kimmel sits in? Go and sit on a chair next to Jimmy Kimmel? Oh, but then we might get a whole bunch of viewers to our show. Well, so what? I don't know. Hard enough remembering all the BOOZHOO crew. Missy says, let's go for it. Yeah, I know. You would love to. Missy, you can go in my place. Why don't you and Benjamin go? You can grab one of the boys and go to France. Send me a postcard. No, thank you. I'll be here. Eating at Country Kitchen. I don't know. I might feel different about it in the spring. But I don't know. Richard Van Meter. Bonjour, Richard. The friends are so blasé. I've been there too. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty blasé today, I gotta say. I don't know, sweetie. You want to do a gratitude list? Should I do a gratitude list? This is one of the things I tell kids. Hey, if you're feeling depressed or you're feeling anxious or both, usually you feel both. They're kind of two sides of the coin. The antidote is to start a gratitude list. Even a dumb gratitude list. Make a fun gratitude list of little things. Because your brain can only pay attention to one thing at a time. You can either have gratitude or you can have anxiety. So if you can just, distract your mind with your list of gratitude, you'll be amazed at how quickly that knot in your tummy undoes. Or, the lump in your throat right before you cry that you just walk around with all day long. That'll go away. So here's my gratitude list. Kitche manado. Ni mi kwachi wendam wa'au pamadazian. Great Spirit, I am grateful for this life. I am grateful. Ni mi kwachi wendam. I am grateful that I have long hair. Long hair really looks cool sometimes, Long hair tells people I'm an Anishinaabe. I'm grateful I still have my hair. A lot of guys my age are bald. I'm grateful that I'm not fat. I lost 20 pounds when I quit drinking, and so I don't have a beer belly. A lot of guys my age have a beer belly by now, and I don't. I'm grateful for my health. Ni mi kwachi wendam for my health. We're living in the times of the pandemic, and I'm healthy. I don't do anything special. I don't deserve. I don't deserve to be healthier than anybody else, but for some reason, the Great Spirit just keeps healing my body every morning. I feel great. I have no pain. I'm grateful I don't have a toothache. My teeth are kind of rotting out of my head. And so every once in a while, a tooth starts to ache. And I have to go get the tooth pulled. I'm grateful that I don't have any pain in my teeth. I don't have a lower back pain, even though I shovel so much, so often. I'm grateful that I have a house. I don't have to live in an apartment. I don't have to worry about neighbors getting mad at me for singing and doing crazy loud voices early in the morning. I don't have to have, somebody upstairs clomping around, listening to other people's fights or whatever. I'm grateful I have a house at all. I know what it's like to live at my grandma's. Be a grown man with no home. I'm grateful that we're going on 10 years in this place. It's holding up well enough. Stuff breaks apart. But for crying out loud, it's northern Minnesota. It's a couple of layers steps up from living in a fish house. Although I've seen some fish houses that are pretty nice. But, we live in a harsh climate. Stuff's gonna break down. My pickup's all rusted out because of salt on the roads. But it's paid off. I'm grateful I have a pickup that's paid off. I don't have to have expensive insurance. I don't have a car payment every month. I get a super chat. And it makes a big deal in my life. Because, my overhead is pretty small. Because I don't have things like credit card debt from my trip to France, by the way. I never bought a four-wheeler or a boat or an outboard motor, I can live on just a little bit of money. And so I'm free. I'm grateful I don't have to be at a job right now. Or a job I hate. I guess this is my job. It occurred to me the other day that we both are. We're entertainers. Is that what our job description is? Yeah. We're not educators. Sometimes people learn a word or something, but we're entertainers and storytellers. So, because somebody came up to me in Country Kitchen yesterday, hey, what have you been doing? And I was like, oh, well, have you seen my show? Like, I think everybody watches my live stream. He goes, no, what kind of show is that? I said, well, I'm a YouTube content creator. Because I didn't, people know about YouTube. But I could hardly begin to explain. I have a live stream morning show that teaches Ojibwe language and culture, which sounds more academic than it is. It was like, oh, welcome, class. But what I should have said is, I'm an entertainer. I'm a storyteller. I just kind of, I stop in and say, hello. I'm a political commentator. Politics. Did you know what I think about politics, sweetie? What politics in particular? I don't know. But once in a while, we had George Washington on the show. It was pretty political. He's the father of our country. There was a lot of creepy stuff about George Washington. They got a picture of, or a statue of George Washington in that sort of Baphomet pose, wearing a toga. I was planning on showing that picture, but I don't know. It was like creepy secret society stuff around those founding fathers. They were all like Freemasons or something. But I don't know. Anyway, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful I'm not in trouble. I'm not looking at, okay, next Thursday we got to be at court at 10 o'clock. I don't have to pay for a lawyer to do something. I don't have to move. Packing up everything. I'm not getting a divorce. Keep it up, buddy. You never know. We're not even married. Okay. But, I'm not heartbroken. I'm not in trouble with anybody. So many things. I'm grateful for all the things that aren't happening, that could be happening. I'm not getting trampled by some Canadian mounted cop. Oh, okay, we got another super chat, sweetie. No way. Yep, Shelly Ham. Here's breakfast on me. Me quet, Shelly. Shelly's buying breakfast. Hey, thank you so much. We are totally going there, by the way. And Zagame. Me quet, Zagame. Zagame's in. We're at 10 spot 2. Be quiet, Zagame. Because quite frankly, we need about $20 for breakfast. But so now we got it. Shelly's got my breakfast. Zagame's got yours. Okay. Gonna get the steak and eggs. And what's really fun? What's that? Doing a show and then bringing a little... I got earbuds. Oh, I'm grateful for my earbuds. I finally got earbuds to go with my cell phone. And I don't use that cell phone much. Like, I never give out the number. Sorry, you guys. But we'll watch our show on it. I'll go to Country Kitchen and I'll put in the earbuds. And then I'll watch our show and replay right afterwards. So this is for NanaBOOZHOO in the future. While you're sitting at Country Kitchen watching this this is NanaBOOZHOO in the past. How you doing, buddy? Hang in there. Look at you now. You're sitting indoors as the storm rages on outside. But you're all cozy and warm, having your steak and eggs and a cup of coffee and a glass of water. So well done. Whatever. Don't do anything stupid. We got to do the show again tomorrow. Nah. Anyway, so there's that. Oh, what else am I grateful for? Name what you and am. I am grateful. I'm grateful for Kiss. Thanks, NanaBOOZHOO. All the years of good music and entertainment and joy that Paul Stanley has brought to my life. Miigwech, Niji. Hey, you know what? I just want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Oh, whoa, 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 woo! Paul Stanley, you guys. Hey, everybody. I'm grateful for the BOOZHOO crew, of course. How about this? I'm grateful for YouTube. What do you mean? They censor everything. Yeah, well, not everything, though. We talk about whatever we want. Do you know why we had George Washington on today? You gonna tell him? Yeah. Because I was this close to doing a whole funny bit about George Floyd. I was just gonna make fun of George Floyd. I had his picture up and everything. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not afraid of censorship, but it was like, who am I trying to pick on here? George Floyd? Black Lives Matter? People who feel like they're fighting against racism? I don't know. People who get offended, cancel, I don't know. I was trying to pick a fight with nobody. But YouTube, but we've had him on here, and Hitler. Looking at Hitler's paintings, talking about what a fan I am of Hitler's paintings. And, we have had free speech. And more importantly, I've learned so much. I am so smart, you guys. You have no idea. Nah, get out of here. No, but I have learned a lot about a lot of different things because of YouTube. I mean, people say, oh, because of social media and whatever. But I don't read anything on Twitter. I don't research beyond watching other people's podcasts and stuff they research. And I go, oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, the historical narrative doesn't really line up with the architecture. That's interesting. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Oh, what do you know? Here's a lot of evidence that they faked the moon landing. Look what's going on. I learned so much, and it changed my, I don't know, my belief in the Creator. It humbled me a little bit, but it also it made me realize I was being deceived. I had spent most of my life living in a dream, believing the lies. Tesoros, hey, Tesoros, welcome back. Tesoros is done with his bullfighting for today. Maybe he hasn't got out yet. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What time is it in Spain? Are they 6 or 7 hours behind us or in front of us? I think in front of us because the sun comes from the east. So it's like 6 hours later or something. So what is it now? It's like 8:48. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. For the rest of the BOOZHOO crew don't know, Tesoros de Tomas is a bullfighter from Spain. Maybe, you might as well invite me to go fight bulls in Spain. Somebody like Missy would be like, hey, yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun. Let's get on that darn plane. We're going to go fight bulls. And I'm like, what? No, I don't want to fight a bull. I just want to sit here and watch that big old TV Missy gave us. Yeah. I want to sit here about a fake fire. I don't know. I'm becoming a shut-in. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a cry for help, you guys. You think I'm making jokes? No. I don't want to leave my house. What's that called? Not agoraphobia. Yeah, agoraphobic. I'm agoraphobic. I'm not arachnophobic. That's a fear of spiders. We don't even have any spiders. Once in a while we get a daddy long leg in the shower. Oh yeah, we get that daddy long leg. What was that song? Went up the water spout, down came the rain and washed the spider out. Anyway, sweetie, do you want to get up here? Yeah, sure. All right. I didn't have much. Anyway, so in closing, Great Spirit, I'm grateful, Nimigwachi Wendam, for my life as it is. I really am. I'm sorry that I take it for granted so much that I allow myself to get the winter blues and to feel so much anxiety and stuff. Please help me to work it out. Give me the wisdom. Get your money to Daka we tuka wishin. Please help me. But, I'll get through this. You'll be all right. Anyway, Natasha, the lovely and the talented sidekick to the show, will be up here right after these messages. Because I don't have another song, do I? I don't think so. All right. Miigwech bizendawieg.
Gigawaba min, Manawa. I'll see you again.
Dog and Mainga.
By Michael Lyons. Hello.
BOOZHOO.
1.
Beijig.
1 dog.
Beijig Anamosh.
1 wolf.
Beijig Mainga.
2.
Nij.
2 eagles.
Nij Migazi Wug.
3.
Niswe.
3 bears.
Niswe Mukwug.
4.
Niwin.
4 raccoons.
Niwin Asi Vanang. Nanan.
5. 5 deer.
Nanan Wawa Shigeshi Wug.
6.
Ningod Waswe.
6 crows.
Ningod Waswe Andeg Wug.
7.
Nij Waswe.
7 rabbits.
Nij Waswe Wabuzug.
8.
Ish Waswe.
8 squirrels.
Ish Waswe Misa Jidamut.
9.
Jangaswe.
9 birds.
Jangaswe Beneshi Yug.
10.
Midaswe.
10 butterflies.
Midaswe Mamengwa. Miigwech.
Thank you. Dog and Maingan.
By Michael Lyons. Available at
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. BOOZHOO! Natasha Nindijanaka. Everybody knows that. How you guys doing? So happy to be here. Neiman Wyndham. G-A-I-A. Oma. On the second day. Nisha, Keisha, good. Tuesday. I know what you mean, though. Like, I talk a good talk. Sometimes I feel like I give advice to people. Hey, chin up. Don't get depressed. And I'm going to help. I'm going to tell you how you can be like me. Happy all the time. Like I figured it out. But the reality is, this time of year, I carry around, I'm kind of depressed. I hate that word. Because, it's not logical. I can logically spell out why all these things, just like you did, I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
But still, it's like being cold, not seeing the sun, being isolated, being hassled from morning to night with weather-related things like just shoveling and stubbing your toe and whatever. Everything's harder, like just going to the laundromat.
just doing your laundry. You gotta, it's a whole thing to load up the truck. You gotta get the truck going, get to the laundromat, put on the layers. Just everything. It's a hassle. But in the summer, it's probably a hassle too. I just don't notice. This time of year, I'm like, I can't take it anymore. Why is life so hard? So I don't know what I'm going to do.
Do you want to take a call?
I guess. I just hope that person can help me cheer up. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
Hey, yo, Natasha.
Well, hi, Sly. Sweetie, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, yo, NANABOOZHOO.
Hi there, Sylvester Stallone. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Hey, listen, Natasha.
Yeah?
I wanted to call up. I was watching your show. I'm really sorry to hear you got the blues.
Yeah, I'm just kind of... I'll be fine. I will totally be fine. But I think a lot of us are probably kind of, just kind of working at doing the best we can. It's tough living in northern Minnesota when it's this cold.
Yeah, well, listen, Natasha, I'm going to tell you something you already know.
What's that?
Life, it ain't all sunshine and roses.
I know.
I don't care how tough you are. Me, you, nobody's going to hit harder than life.
Yeah.
And I don't care how tough you are, it'll knock you down to your knees and keep you there if you let it.
I know.
But listen, it ain't about how tough you are and how hard you hit. It's about whether or not you can take the hits and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You gotta take the hits and keep moving forward. If you're not happy where you are, you can't blame it on other people. You can't blame it on the weather and on that's loser talk. And that ain't you. You're better than that.
Okay. I didn't think I was doing that.
And you know why I tell you that?
Why?
'Cause that's how winning's done.
Okay. And, yeah, thank you. That does inspire me or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of about. I like to inspire people.
Yeah, you sure do.
There was a time I used to go toe-to-toe with Apollo Creed.
With who?
Apollo Creed.
Oh, I thought you rolled your R there.
I think I did. But, I got hit in the head so many times. Sometimes my brain don't work so good.
Yeah, you probably do have quite a bit of traumatic brain injury.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've been hit in the head so many times that sometimes my brain, it don't work so good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, forget about it.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I'm glad I cheered you up. Hey, what was the Ojibwe word of the day?
Oh, we had a few words, actually. We had Zugibun. It is snowing.
Zogibun. It is snowing. Yeah, it was snowing when I went to Russia and I had to, train for my fight with that big Russian guy. And that was tough.
Oh, yeah, like in Rocky 4 or whatever.
Yeah, forget about it.
Okay. And then Newton. It is windy.
Newton. It is windy. Yeah, sometimes it's windy when I run with my dog Butkus. I get up early in the morning and I'll drink a glass of eggs and then I go on a run. But then it gets windy. Newton.
Yep, it gets windy. Thank you for helping out. And then Gisana. Gisana. It is cold.
Gisana. It is cold. It was really cold that time I had to run up the mountain and I was training in Russia or somewhere.
Yeah, what is it? How did you get to Russia again?
I was fighting that Russian guy.
Oh, that's right. The fight was actually in Russia. Yeah, go ahead.
And so then I had to run up the mountain and just my leather coat and I grew a beard and then I was like, that Russian guy! Only I said his name, but I can't remember his name right now.
Wasn't it like Drago?
Oh, yeah, Drago. I was all, hey, Drago! I'm going to punch you in the head.
Yeah, you sure did. Anyway, so that's the words of the day.
Yeah.
And then we called George Washington.
George Washington, the president?
Yeah. Well, we called the ghost of George Washington. And we sang happy birthday to him.
You called the ghost of... That's kind of strange.
No, it's George Washington's birthday. It was on the calendar, so we thought we'd sing happy birthday to him.
Oh, okay, then. Well, listen, I gotta go. So, Natasha.
Yeah.
Gigawaba min, minawa.
Very good. Gigawaba min, minawa.
Yo, Nanaboozhoo.
Yeah?
Gigawaba min, minawa.
Yeah, you too, Rocky. Gigawaba min, minawa. See you later, Rock.
Yeah, forget about it.
Wow. Yep, good old Sylvester Stallone. I know, I love him. Well, everybody, I think that's about all the time we have for today. It's time we should be going. Waiting so long, I've been waiting so long. Look back in anger. Anyway, you can support the show on Patreon or on our PayPal or on GoFundMe. As long as you're not going to give any money to them dirty truckers. That's one thing I just learned. GoFundMe's in trouble because they wouldn't help the truckers. People supported the truckers, but they would help the Black Lives Matter people bail out that one guy who shot somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, everything is so political. But we have a GoFundMe and we're raising money. You can give us some money there. Or if you'd like to order books by Michael Lyons, like an English Ojibwe coloring book, it looks like this. Most of the pictures aren't colored. All the pictures aren't colored in. It's a coloring book with fences. If you'd like to color a picture of a fence, order an English Ojibwe, whatever. And we also have... Oh, it's not there. Oh, it's right here. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO is a counting book. No, it's not. It's a greetings and goodbyes. Although we don't say goodbye. We say Gigawabamin Minawa. I'll see you again. But anyway, this is a book by Michael Lyons too. And all the links are in the description. Give us a thumbs up if you love us. Give us a thumbs down if you hate us. And put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Michael, you want to add anything? Just tell him I said thanks. Michael Lyons says, me quetch. Nanaboozhoo? Yeah, me too. Nanaboozhoo says, me quetch. And me, little old me, I say me quetch for the memories. And me quetch ganawabi egg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. We didn't even go outside today. I forgot to pray. We'll have to pray later anyway. But miigwech bizadar, thank you for watching, and I will see you again. Giga Waba Min, Minawa. Oh, sweetie,
When to teleport.
make it so, number one.